Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I feel like people are too nice, and I'll explain what I really mean by that. So, I've read the book Not Nice, so I really thought it was important to cover this on my channel because I think a lot of women they're guilty of this and myself included, and I think it stops you from living your life. So, what does nice really mean? It means people don't get upset around you. It means you tell people exactly what they want to hear. You don't ruffle nobody's feathers ever. You even go a step further to make yourself uncomfortable to make other people comfortable. That's being nice and polite, right? And I think it's important to know the difference between being kind and being nice. Someone that is kind will tell you the truth, while someone that is nice, they'll lie to your face to make sure you don't get upset. Typically, people that are nice, they're people pleaser, they're pushovers, they apologize a lot, they seek approval a lot as well. They walk on eggshells so they don't upset anyone. These people, they'll typically make you feel drained when you talk to them. You feel like it's a waste of time. You know these people that you know exactly how they're going to react or exactly word by word what they're going to say to you because they're such on a default autopilot mode of being nice that there's only one option as an answer. And typically, these people are actually not nice behind closed doors, it's all a facade. Just think about nice guys. Why are nice guys so repulsive? It's because they're pushovers, it's because they're mean behind closed doors, it's because they put in a facade to just woo you in. And the book basically explains that you cannot be authentic and kind at the same time. So I know when we were kids, we were always told like being nice is being good. And being nice meant being nice to your parents, aka be polite, don't scream, and don't say things you don't mean, and also don't question me. That's being nice. And then there's a bunch of adults that repeat that behavior. So if you really think about it, niceness is rooted from fear. You're not nice because you have moral high grounds and you're just so perfect. No, it's because you're nice because you don't want to disappoint anybody, because you hate confrontation. So now we all have this internal fear of disappointing people because we didn't want to disappoint our parents. So then everybody's just cookie cutter nice and they're not being authentic because they're told not to say what you're thinking because it's not nice. And if you want to avoid being rejected by your parents, then you need to be nice. So now when we're adults, we think, oh, you have to be as nice as possible, or everybody, your coworkers, your relationship, everybody, they will reject you. What this really means is they're seeking approval. So the whole time they're trying to look nice, they want people to like them because why would you say things you don't mean unless you want their approval, right? So then they don't have any power in their lives because they give all that power away to other people. Because they end up acting and talking like what they think other people expect from them. Because what really matters is that you're perceived as nice, not actually being nice. It makes you selfish being nice because you don't care about the person's well being. You care about if they like you, it's about you. Also, your parents taught you all those things about being nice because their job is to make you function in society, make their job easier. It's not made for you to win because if they wanted you to win and that's how they were building you, they would tell you to voice your opinion. They would tell you to rebel and just do whatever you want and not what other people want from you. But that would be hell, just raising children that do whatever and say whatever. So I understand. And also, really early on in life, we're taught black and white thinking. So, first, if you want to stop being nice, you have to unlearn that immediately. It's not because you said something nice that it makes you a nice person, a kind person. If you said something mean, it does not make you a bad person. Because then we end up with these people that think lying to someone's face so they don't get mad is a good idea. So they end up like enablers because they're so nice. So leave the black and white thinking to people that have no critical thinking. And that's not my subscribers, so. Being nice actually makes you a worse person because you work on eggshells, you're not assertive, you will lie more often, and you're dishonest. Like, think about it. Would you actually prefer lying to people you love just because you think they cannot handle the truth. You have to walk on eggshells around them. It's so patronizing. And again, a lot of people are scared of confrontation, so they'll lie to you. And to be fair, I understand that fear because there's a lot of people that are sensitive nowadays, so they will explode. But at the end of the day, it is better that you deal with that, knowing you did the right thing, than you don't deal with them exploding at all because you were being nice. Like, think about it. Imagine you have one of your friends right now, they need therapy or they need to go to rehab. The nice thing to do would be to enable them. Say everything's okay, keep doing whatever you're doing, don't make them uncomfortable. But the kind thing to do would be go to rehab, I can't talk to you until you go, something like that. Because when you're kind, you say exactly what needs to be said. There's no tiptoeing. You're assertive, you're honest, and you're not lying to people you love. I'm going to say it again. Nice people are enablers. And that leads me to the other point that nice people, they often not do the right thing. Because if feelings, they come first and not logic and growth, you'll tell people what they want to hear, and you're technically a liar. So it's crazy because you hurt yourself so much more by being nice because you lie to people. You're dishonest. Instead of just being kind and saying the truth, even though it hurts them, you rather hurt yourself? Why? Like you're hurting everybody in the process. You're being dishonest and you're lying. Or you could be kind and telling them the truth and it could help them. And the craziest, lamest part, even if you're nice to everybody, not everybody's gonna like you. So you might as well be authentic because some people are gonna hate you. You could have a halo on your head right now and someone's gonna find a reason to hate you. So why be a people pleaser? And when you're too nice, you don't stand out. Nobody really likes you. You're like everybody else. You're boring. You don't stand out. Like, why would I date you? You're so nice. You're so like everybody else. I think I could replace you with 1,000 persons in my circle right now. Like, I could talk to anybody else right now in the room and they'd have the same response as you because you're just that nice. You're just that predictable. I actually hate talking with people that are nice. I know exactly what they're going to say. I could ask a series of questions and I know the series of answers they're going to give me because they're going to give me the best answer they think is. I guarantee you right now, if you ask anybody a controversial question, 90% of the people around you will say the same answer because they're saying the right answer right now. They want to have social points. And then there'll be probably a 10% that'll actually say what they're really thinking. And I do that with people all the time. Whenever they're talking to me and I ask them like a crazy question, I give them a crazy answer so they feel comfortable saying that crazy thing. Oh, not to mention that if you're too nice, it makes it seem like you're craving validation. Because you'll say whatever needs to be said to get out of this conversation safely. And number two, you'll make sure you don't lose any social points. And number three, and by the end of the conversation, this person must like me. And you're oozing those vibes. It's really repulsive. Like, I just want to clarify that craving attention is fine. It is a human need after all. But validation is a different thing. It's not attention. Also, when you're too nice, you don't have any meaningful friendships. You're literally quite incapable of having any meaningful conversation, since you keep repeating the best moral thing to say in social settings. You don't say what you really think, you're inauthentic, and people sense when you're lying or when you don't want to actually share what you're really thinking. And when you're too nice, you lose that it girl factor. As soon as I check another girl's video and I see she has those influencers talking points as if like they're all part of the same agency and the agency are telling them to say exactly this and nothing more, I click off or I check out. Like, they're so boring. And in a way, when you do that, you tell everybody that your opinions don't matter, they're not valid. So you're willing to lie instead of saying your opinion because they're so meaningless to you. And it implies that people's feelings come before your own. That's how you're gonna live life for others and not for yourself, and that's how you become miserable. Nice people, they'll always come home and be like, why did I say that? I shouldn't have said that. And they feel guilt for voicing their opinion, or they feel guilt for not voicing their opinion. So it's a lose-lose. So you might as well just say whatever you're really thinking. And it's honestly because of my man that I started being kind. I feel like he taught me that doing the right thing is not always the nicest thing to do. And honestly, men do really bring out the best out of some women. If you can get one thing from this video is be yourself, be authentic. And I'm not trying to be cringy like, yes, love yourself, be yourself. No, I'm just saying be assertive, be kind, do the right thing. And I think a lot of people are not doing the right thing anymore. They're being nice, they're lying to their friends or family because they care more about what they think about them, which is selfish, instead of people around them. So once you're being kind with people, it just shows how much you care. It's beautiful. And if you've noticed that you're not close to anybody, I'm willing to guarantee 85% of that reason is because you're too nice. You don't show your real self. And people pick up on that and they're disgusted. But yeah, what do you ladies think? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!